My very own big brother and boss, Agbeshie, has been on the chopping board and it's not looking good at all. It's not looking good. He had an interview with ZionFelix, and in this interview, he disclosed that he charges 100,000 Ghana cedis for a show, and people are roasting him. Fine, let's put that aside. Before I even go into the main video or what I actually want to say about this today, let me state this. The truth of the matter is that publicity is publicity. In this game, however the publicity comes, you just have to embrace it. This message is to Agbeshie. I want Agbeshie to calm down first, because for me, this is publicity, and it is likely assured that Agbeshie might be releasing an album this year, album that featured great artists this year. So if that will happen, then this publicity is a great one. I already have a video done about that I am about to release, because Agbeshie had an interview with DJ Slim on Hit FM. I already have that video ready. Wanted to load that ready before this issue is coming in. So I just have to chip this one in quickly before that video comes back later on. Fine. Agbeshie said he charges 100,000 Ghana cedis.
Okay, let's say me bought paint whole week.
Lemon paint.
Na me GBS be 100,000. Then then I can't say or say costume. ADBS be roughly 2,000. What you say? Na I can't say be a cars na be used in the before also. If we are normal, say the normal average car, so they'll be for car food tank be a cover 1,000. What you say?
When I was watching the conversation with ZionFelix, I'd wanted to come and defend Agbeshie, but let me say, I said, oh no, let me finish the whole video. When Agbeshie started the statement, he said, "Yemfane say ebia, I charge 100,000. Yemfane say ebia, I charges 100,000." So if somebody wants to start a statement in tree, and the person started by saying Yemfane say, just say that is not the case. But Yemfane say, for instance, it means the person is just citing an example. That was what I heard first. Then I disciplined myself to say, no, let me watch the video to the end. I watched the video to the end. Then Zion asked him certainly and categorically, he said, so how much does Agbeshie charges for a show? Then he said he charges 100,000.
Girlfriends who
averagely Agbeshie just say
me both shows this year. Okay, it depends on the show.
Okay.
And to say me both show a paid show, then we are talking about 100,000, but it's negotiable.
Okay.
But then say any paid shows were they were talking about be 70,000. Now be a bit and also it's negotiable. You beat me doing come and be a baby say 50,000.
100,000. People are roasting him. People say he doesn't deserve it. He doesn't look on him. He doesn't invest in his craft. If he charges all these things, why can't we see it? Why can't we see the work he puts in? Bro, it looks like people are disrespecting Agbeshie. But I want us to analyze something. Agbeshie is my boss. I won't stand on any grounds to disrespect him. Okay, I won't. But this is the thing. Late last year, Agbeshie in an interview with Bookklastes disclosed that he charges 35K for a show. How much do you charge for a show? Yes.
In Volta region, it's 35,000.
And as a paid show, his rate card is specified at 35K before the negotiation or conversation comes in. When there is a reduction, he will do. But in this current one, 2024, he is saying that he charges 100K if it is a paid show. If it is not a paid show, he charges somewhere around 70K and thereabout. Do you believe Agbeshie actually charges that? Fine. In this game, nobody will come and determine your price value for you. You put the value on yourself. You know your worth. You know what you put in. You know what you can command. That is what affects, or that is what influences your rate card. You get it? If I will book an artist like Agbeshie as an event organizer to come and perform at my show, and I will pay him 100K, it means that I am looking at the fact that Agbeshie should be able to pull crowds for me, that will be able to generate that 100K for me back and even make an interest. That does not mean Agbeshie solely will come and perform, but let's say Agbeshie will headline the show. So if Agbeshie is headlining the show, he is the main act. He should be able to get my 100K for me back when you look at Agbeshie, currently that he's charging 100K, do you think Agbeshie will be able to pull that crowd for an event organizer to make 100,000 Ghana cedis back? I don't think so. Now, if in 2023, late 2023, you told me that, or you told Clastes that your rate card is fixed at 35,000, what influenced your rate card from 35,000 all the way to 100,000 in 2024? We just started the year. Clastes had the interview with Agbeshie somewhere October, November there. So what influenced your charge from 35,000 to 100,000 in 2024? Is there inflation? What sort of inflation is that? Fine, you can say that he knows the value preposition. He knows the value he put on himself. Nobody bought. I was watching Fancy Gadam's interview recently. Then he said he's been charging 100,000 from 2017 till date. Fancy Gadam.
Stadium.
Okay.
We won't take less than 100,000 Ghana cedis.
Okay.
And that has been my charges from that 2017 up to date.
Okay.
Now Fancy Gadam is also saying he charges 100,000. Agbeshie is also saying he charges 100,000. Look at it. Who will you go for as a event organizer if you actually have 1,000? If you have 100,000 budget for your show as an event organizer, and Fancy Gadam is charging 100,000, Agbeshie is also charging 100,000, and you are organizing a show in Accra. You are not organizing the show in North, or you are not organizing the show too in Volta, not in Agbeshie's territory, not in Fancy Gadam's territory. You are organizing the show in, let's just say, Kumasi safe. Who you go for, Fancy Gadam or Agbeshie? Let me know what you make of this. I want us to take it gradually. This is just the part one. I'll come out. Let's analyze the whole thing from Agbeshie's live video that he did, what prompted the live video, and the disrespect and the respect, the ugly, the nice, the beautiful, and everything. We'll go to all that. But for now, I want us to take it slowly so that when the fire is coming, you understand where the fire is coming from. As it stands now, Agbeshie just cited an example. And I feel like, you see, when he started the statement with ZionFelix, he said, ZionFelix said, Ebia. I was like, okay, my guy is on a good track, so I'll have a good point to come and defend Agbeshie. So when you are citing an example, it means that is not actually the case. So why is it that when Zion asks for the actual case now, you still say 100,000? Does that mean the example you were citing was not actually just a fiction example? It was there was the reality. Then they now ask you for the reality. You say 100,000. 100,000 Ghana cedis. You think it's a joke? Now, I'm not speaking to Agbeshie. I'm not saying Agbeshie thinks it's a joke. But 100,000 Ghana cedis. This is a lot. And I don't think if I am an event organizer, Fancy Gadam is charging the same thing, Agbeshie is charging the same thing, I don't think I'll go for Agbeshie. I'll go for Fancy Gadam. That I'm talking for myself. Let me know what you also make of this in the comment section. This is no disrespect. My name is Clastes, KLASTS. Like I said, this is just part one. I want you to understand the basis of all these things. Agbeshie had a main interview with ZionFelix, which, if you have eyes, you will know that what ZionFelix put out is not even the actual interview Agbeshie had with ZionFelix. The main interview is yet to come out. So if just 10 minutes of the interview is out and it is causing all this publicity, I think Agbeshie should just calm down, relax, and enjoy. So doing live video to insult, to cry, and it got me very, very emotional. I had to call him. He no pick safe, but yeah, we move. We move. Bro, calm down. These things, you know, Agbeshie did this game inside. So me, I feel like some of these things, he know. He for know. If them insult you, if for hard guy, if for no cry, hard guy for no cry. But I understand that sometimes it no, see my boss cry, you people no go understand. But yo, I'll come out with videos of that Blue Society.